Right, welcome back everybody. Little short video today, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be replacing this Vauxhall Vivaro 2014 passenger side, near side wing mirror or door mirror. Obviously this was in this state when I bought this van, so it's obviously had a whack on it. It's missing the back plate, the glass is all shattered, and there is a bit of damage on it here. So let me just bring you in and show you. So as you can see, it's all snapped along here. There should be lugs like that around here. They're all snapped off, and it's just missing a bit of a little trim lip along there. So it's been like this for a while. As you can see, the glass is all smashed, which makes it a bit of a bugger, because you look at it in certain areas, you look like you're closer to something than you are, and in other areas you look like you're a bit further away. So the magnifying bit isn't broken there, but it is a one-piece unit, so we are changing the whole unit. And as you can see, we've got a bit of damaged plastic missing along here as well. So I've bought a complete unit. That's just in the van there. So I've not took one of these apart before, but they're all pretty similar. And what you normally do is you normally just pop this bit of plastic off. Hopefully we ain't got to remove this door card and all the normally 3 bolts there. There's one there, look. So there'll be one there, and hopefully the other 2 will be behind here. So as I say, I bought the complete unit. Hopefully it's the right one. And this is a heated one, because I believe this is a heated one. This is a sportive model, and I believe the sportive models have the heated mirrors. So even if it ain't heated, there was only a couple of quid difference between heated and not. So I did buy the heated. If it's not heated system, I just won't plug it in, obviously. Right, so as you can see, it is a free fixing one, and the plug there for the heated and electric mirror is just there. So hopefully we've got the same system. As you can see, it's not colour coded mirror. They didn't do the colour coded one, they all come in black. So my other one is colour coded to the vehicle. Let me just show you. So as you can see, the driver's one is actually colour coded. It's got a little scrape on it there, so I will be painting the passenger side. And I do think there is a little bit of damage on this one, but it's not worth replacing that out. So I'm probably going to repair that, a bit of fiberglass, and we'll shape that back around again. And what I'm thinking of, when I do come to paint the other side, I think I'm going to paint all this bit black, silver as well, to colour code it all to the body. So it'll be just one complete unit, because I've got to do a bit of paint on this vehicle. As you can see, the front bumper, it doesn't clip in right there, so I'll probably get a couple of wing brackets. I'll do both sides. This bumper has had a bit of a knock. I've repaired it in the past. There is all cracks along here. This was all hanging out. I've actually repaired that with a hot staple gun from behind. But I think what I'm going to do is I might just replace the bumper, because it's got a corner missing here. There's a lot of prep work on it, and you can pick these bumpers up for about 170 quid brand new. And it does want the back bumper. Again, back bumper, we've got a hole in that there. I mean, this is all repairable, but how far do you go? You can pick these up for 76 quid, the back ones. And it's all cracked along there. So this is the reversing sensor one. So you can get in with a pre-holes drilled to save 76 quid. Like, it does want a bit of paint on the front and rear bumpers and on the wing mirrors. But I'm just going to stick this one on today as it is with a black cover. I ain't going to mess about painting it. It'll be alright in black for now. So as you can see, if you haven't already, we're turning this van into a day van conversion, and we just cut the windows in it on this side and on the other side. So if you haven't already, check out, there's a separate playlist for the day van conversion. So go and have a look at that as well. So I've actually left my trim tools inside, so I'm just going to use a little flat blade just to get behind there. There we go. So it's just 2 little popper clips there, and it just hooks over there. So that's good news. Look, we've got that same plug on here. So this is a heated mirror one, and I'll just bring you in there. You can see we've got one fixing bolt in there, one fixing bolt in there, and one fixing bolt in there, and then we just got that plug to pull off there. So they do look like 10mm, so I'll get a 10mm socket out, and we'll disconnect this wire first. So just coming under this wiring block here, there's a little plug tab there. Just push that up, and that'll pop out there. There you go, you see that tab? You just want to push that down. It's on a spring, so push it down and that plug will come straight off. So we'll just get our 10mm. Just bear in mind you don't want to drop these nuts in the door cavity, so just when you're pulling them off, just pull it out at a bit of an angle, just like that, look, and then you won't lose them down your door panel then. And we'll just leave it hanging on that third one because we don't want to, there's no chance of dropping that nut in the cavity. So again, just on the angle. Oh, I've only just got that one. Two of them there, and then your third one. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this window so I can put my arm through the window and grab that, so bear with me. So there you go, it just makes it easier. If you're on your own, you can hold the mirror now and be in this side, undoing the nut. So there we go, that's the third one off. They're all the same, them nuts, so they don't go in a certain way. And there we go. That is our old door mirror. There you go, you can see the camera there. So as you see, this was all smashed, and it was just so awkward parking with this. I've put up with this for about 6 months like that, and it's been a bit of a nightmare, but I bit the bullet and got the mirror. 56 quid all in. I weren't too fussed about that. I thought that was a good deal for the whole unit. So let's get the new one out the box, and with this plug being on this bracket here, it should come straight through the door, so we ain't got to mess about trying to fiddle and find it. There we go. We'll just get that first nut back on, and that will just take the weight of it again. Don't go too mad because we don't want to pull it in wonky. So I'm just going to put that connector block in now. Yeah, that's clicked straight in that. Now we want to put these in again without dropping them. So again, just go in on the angle. There we go. And this is literally a 5-minute job, this. I'll say that's why it's a bit of a short video, this one will be. There we go, now we can start nipping them up and pulling this mirror back. Sealing that lovely. And too nice, you don't want to snap the plastic. Just know where your cut off point is. So that's that in, that's the plug in. Put our bit of trim back in. Goes in the bottom first. And ready? And there we go, that is job done. So we'll just shut this door up now. As you can see, that is 100 times better. I'll be able to see what I'm doing now when I'm parking. We'll just go inside. As you can see, it don't look bad black, but it'll look nice once it's all colour coded. It just looks like a bit of a basic model with all the just being in black. The higher spec models, the sportive and the business, are all colour coded, I say, but I want to colour code the whole thing, so that'll be coming up in the near future. Not yet. Let's get in the van. Right then, I won't be able to test the heated function on this at the minute, but I'll just switch my dial to passenger side, and hopefully we can adjust that down. There we go. All working as it should. It seems weird having a mirror on there that works. All works as it should. That's wonderful. It don't feel right now in here with that mirror. So we've got the old one on the floor there. Knackered, no good at all. Every bit on it's broken. The glass, the bracket. So that is just totally scrap. Right, so I've just spun the van round now, and I've just brought the machine polisher out. I'm just going to see if we can just machine polish this off, just to tidy that up, because there's nothing wrong with that panel. It's just that little mark on it. So we'll have a quick spin on that. So I'll just dab that on there like that. And then alright, so as you can see, that is coming off lovely. But I didn't want to go too mad on that, because you don't want to spin that too much where it heats this up and it'll start melting through. So I was going to give it a minute to cool down. But it is slowly coming off. That'll definitely come off that. And there was a mark there, that's gone as well, which is handy. So I will put a bit more polish on this, so we're not going on dry. And by all means, I'm no expert with using these. I just do it myself, having a go at home. There might be a certain way, you might be shouting at the camera now, but this is doing it my way, it's working, so I'm happy. So here we go. Again, that is nearly off there, but it's easy just to keep going until you get it, and that's when you start burning through. So just take your time with it, because you can cause a lot of damage with one of them tools. And that's virtually gone, that. Look, it's got a little bit there, and we'll have another go at that in a minute. Alright, last spin then, and we should have this. And there we have it. Required no paint. Excellent. Right then everyone, so as you can see, that's fully gone now. I'm happy with that. I did blast around the van on some other spots, because along the top here, it still had a bit of residue from the old sign writing all the way along the top there. I've just got a little bit there to do. I couldn't get in them with the machine here because of that seam sealer there, so I didn't want to damage that seal. So I'll just do that little bit by hand, but it's done a nice job all the way along the top there of cleaning that right up. There's a few marks, scratches on the side there. I gave them a once over. Some of it's come out, but obviously where it's deep, where you can get your nail in, that's not going to polish out because that's gone down to the bare metal. So that will have to have a bit of treatment. Stuff like this on the plastics, you're not going to polish that out. As you can see, it's gone back to the black bare plastic there, so it's not even worth trying to do that. I've done a bit of this here. It did come to about here, so I've lost a bit of it, but then that bit there is too deep. So again, there was a bit of slime right in here. I've cleaned that off. That's lovely and clean now. Still need to get myself a rear back lens because that one is damaged, so that's on the cards. It is pretty clean van, to be fair. To say it used to be a work van. The main panels of the body are great, really. It's just the plastics, the front and back bumper stuff that gets knocked. So that's not a problem. So as I say, this was a quick little fast blast video. It was just a matter of doing this wing mirror basically. We've done a little bit of extra polishing there, just getting a few marks out, but that weren't for this video. The main aim of this video was to get this done. It is all working perfect, lovely. I'm really happy with it, so hopefully I shouldn't have no issues now when I'm driving, trying to park and go around things. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. If you haven't already, check the playlist out where we did cut these windows in. It was my first attempt at this, and I do think they look great, and I did have a lot of comments on that video saying how they transformed the van. Everyone thinks it looks fantastic, and it was a good job for a first attempt. So, but I'm going to leave it here for this little video, and until next time, we'll see you about.